It's always nice reading in the news a story about someone who's found happiness and contentment. And this has happened to a single mother from Stockport. Now, the lady in question does have a slightly unfortunate name. She's called Becky Cox. And that's not Cox, C-O-X, that's Cox. I imagine she had a hard time at high school. I would imagine that anything with her name on it would have been defaced. So rather than reading Rebecca Cox, maybe it would say Rebecca loves Cox or needs Cox or takes Cox. But she recently got married to a rug. Now, she's had this rug, which she calls Matt, and I have to say I think that's clever. She's had Matt for around a year and explained that as a single mother, when her children had gone to bed, she'd often feel lonely, so she'd lay down on the floor next to him. In 2019, you can't assume the gender of a human being, but you can apply one to a piece of fucking carpet. So she'd lay on the floor next to Matt and tell him all her innermost secrets, and in return she'd clean him at least twice a day and before bed to make sure he could sleep crumb-free. Her friend suggested that if she loved this rug so much, maybe she should marry it, and she did. She had a civil ceremony at a local carpet fitter's showroom so that Matt's friends and family could be there. Now, I'm glad that she's happy, but she also must clearly have some undiagnosed mental health disorder. Because today's video was going to be about a guy who'd married a sex doll, but now he seems remarkably sane in comparison. I mean, if I were a single man and said to my family, mother, father, I intend to marry a piece of furniture, they'd have me fucking put away. I mean, it probably wouldn't work for Miss Cox. If she was put in a padded cell, she'd be essentially surrounded by carpet. She'd fight her way out of a straitjacket and start frantically finger blasting herself. Sorry, that's not a very pleasant image, is it? The people I feel most sorry for, though, are her children. Imagine being a young kid, bringing your friend home from school and going, do you want to meet my new stepdad? Mum's vacuuming him.